Birkin. You know that one?
Birkin.
Birkin.
They're Birkin. They're borked.
I was thinking more Birkin. That's what I was thinking.
I want a Birkin. That's what I want. I want a Birkin for Mandy, not for me, for Mandy.
The problem with the Birkin is for some reason, I don't think people buy Birkins. They always buy it for someone else.
I saw a TikTok the other day where someone walked into the Birkin store and said, "Can I get one Birkin?" And they were like, "That's not how it works." I'm confused. How do you actually buy a Birkin? Why are they gatekeeping?
That happened to me once in like a coffee shop.
You asked for a Birkin?
No, I asked for like a coffee that they didn't have. They said that's not how it works.
What coffee shop was it?
I hate it when that happens. Starbucks.
Let's boycott it.
Because of that?
Yeah.
No, there's more. Oh,
There's more lore? Okay, wait. So you went to a coffee. Wait, hold up. I didn't understand. I didn't register in my brain what you just said.
Nah,
you went to a coffee shop.
You're gone. You're on another wavelength. My eyes freaking like got cross-eyed.
You've been wearing your You've been wearing your glasses a lot more. I noticed.
Yeah, because it's sunny and it's appreciating the details.
Mm-hmm.
But when I take them off, I'm like eclipse eyes.
Yeah, it's like a jump scare every time someone takes off their glasses. Like, why are they?
But do you feel like cross-eyed though? Is that normal?
I don't wear my glasses for that reason. I don't know, guys. I have glasses. I do.
Like when you take them off, like it feels like they're like if I just let go right now, I'll do this.
No, dude. Like I genuinely got. I remember you were wearing your glasses for a very long time, and then you took them off, and your eyes genuinely looked like if you were editing a me on the Wii, and like
and
the eyes, and they shrink it to the minimum.
Damn it! Remember when Madison Beer did that on A Good Mythical Morning?
What?
You want to do it for the camera?
You do it.
I'm not.
You do it since you brought it up. What's the face that she did, huh?
It haunts me at night. It haunts me because I'm just.
What was it?
Why.
What was it? What was it like?
It was
this?
a Hego. Do you know a Hego?
Like that?
Well, now that you got that out there, yeah, it was that.
So that's how you feel like you got the half the step there. You got the cross-eyed. You just need the tongue
I
out.
just like I'm like oh, I have to put my tongue out.
Mm-hmm. Thank God the audio listeners are listening to the audio because they would have seen something.
Speaking of which, rate it 5 stars on the Spotify and Apple podcast immediately.
It's too early.
No,
you can't
no,
say
I
that.
can do what I want because look, I have a plan. Incentivized. If it hits 10,000 reviews, preferably 5 stars, we will restock the merchandise.
Seriously?
Yeah,
you're gonna do that?
Yeah. And it can, but only if it happens between this episode and the next one.
And what are we at?
7. Dude, freaking like 80,000 people.
It's kind of like
there's a lot of you listening.
Oh, it gives the same energy as when a kid starts a YouTube channel and says, "Can this video get 10,000 likes?" And it's like,
no, it doesn't at all. And don't try to. You always twist my.
I'm negative. I'm being negative. I'm being negative.
Not what
You're right. You're right. Let's try to turn this podcast into something a little bit more positive.
Yeah, I give up. I'm putting these on. I'm like
gonna
do a Hego. Like I'm trying to not do a Hego.
It's like your freaking
try
alter
not to
ego.
do a Hego challenge.
This is your Clark Kent.
Dude, I went to the gym this morning. I live in a very gay neighborhood, the gayest one actually.
Actually, yeah, literally the gayest neighborhood in Toronto.
It's literally the gayborhood, and the gym I go to is in the gayborhood. So connect the dots. It's a very gay gym.
Yeah.
Men in gyms are already on. They have a baseline of gay. Like there's some there already. You know, why are you? What are you doing here? You know. So anyway, also it's in a part of town that not many young people. There's no families. There's no schools. There's no young people. So I am always, without a doubt, the youngest person there. Always. I've never seen someone younger than me there. So that means I guess I'm a commodity of sorts.
Yeah, maybe you're just like you're like a shiny Pokemon.
Yeah.
In a way. Do you get looks?
I try not to flatter myself. Hey,
guys, seriously.
Get out this thing.
How dare you? Get out.
I try not to flatter myself, but sometimes yes.
Nice, dude.
But no. Well,
that's awesome. That means you're loved by universally everyone.
More than one gender, but my thing is that I can't be on edge in there, okay? Can't, cuz they all feel and look gay, which is fine, but then I'm like So, I've come to a point where I just release myself from prejudice. And the result of that is they're all my friends now, and I come in and I'm like, hey, Lorenzo.
Yeah.
Like I'm just.
And you're doing that
like
thing.
if you came to me to the gym, you'd be like, what is happening?
Right. You're doing that thing too, though, when you're surrounded by people of the same kind. You kind of start chameleoning in a way.
Assimilating.
Yeah.
Chameleoning.
Because you don't really see many people other than me. And I'm already zesty as hell, according to Mandy.
Yeah, I need to get in a more primal space.
I think you need like a hyper.
I gotta go to like billiards or something on the weekends.
Yeah, you need you know what you could use?
Pool.
A hyper masculine friend. Like almost overtly masculine.
Because I have that part of me I need to nurture.
Yeah, you're missing out on that. It's like part of your development.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're missing out on it?
It yearns. I yearn for like, sometimes I'll see a Joe Rogan clip and it will really like,
You're yearning.
That's the promised land. I needed to hunt something, you know?
You're yearning for testosterone, essentially.
Yeah. But yeah, today I was with Lorenzo.
Lorenzo sounds nice. I'd like to meet him one day.
So nice. But then he'll just drop questions on me that I'm like, wow, that was fully hitting on me. I'm going to completely let that slide. Because he's like 270 pounds and like buff as hell. That's the problem, is it's never like I'm the bottom every time. I'm the sweet treat.
So it'd be okay if you felt more of like a top.
Yeah, I just have a little bit more control.
Okay.
A way out. But
Yeah,
I have no way out.
Yeah. Okay.
He's like, can I work in with you? And I'm like, I can't say no. Let's work in.
Is it work in or work out?
No, working in. In and out. Working in is like.
I think you're just nervous, man. You're just understanding everything as like an innuendo.
That's the problem. I'm trying to get away from that.
You're just overthinking everything.
Yeah, I am. Because my main thing is I don't want to like give them an impression and them to be disappointed.
Yeah,
that's my main thing.
Yeah, you also don't want to like be all scared. Like you don't want to act all like scared. You don't want to emit certain pheromones.
Yeah, like we smell the fear on you. And we're coming for you.
No, I'm glad you're making new friends though. That's great.
Yeah, he worked in with me. What that means is I'm more using a machine. He wants to use it, and then so I go, he goes, and it's a very intimate thing.
Yeah, you guys take turns. Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, I don't really go to the gym much, so I don't have that experience. And also, if I did go to the gym, I would probably be actually my area is. Me and Mandy were walking actually this morning, and we really noticed how many straight white couples are in our area. We looked at everyone, and everyone was like a variant of me and Mandy.
White. That's the kicker.
No, yeah, and by variant, I only mean like maybe different colored hair.
Yeah.
That's the only difference.
No, you fit where you live so much because it's a gentrification station. Yeah. Okay, so a thing with me is I am so yucky in my core. My bad wolf is very strong. And so when people are happy and excited, inside me, there's something that says, shut up.
Okay.
So you get very excited about like little restaurants you find like you just did like 30 minutes ago.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to like...
But that's so... The variant. You fit the variant. That's y'all.
I fit my area.
We just found this bakery. We found a coffee shop. And I want joy for everyone. So I will take it and I'll try to put myself as a variant. I'm like, yes, coffee shop. I would love to try it. That's exciting. To me, that makes me want to shoot myself in the head. But that's because it's my thing. I should be like that.
Okay, but I mean, no, maybe that's just
exciting. It should be exciting to find a little restaurant and blah, 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 blah.
Well, that's okay. Yeah, you don't have to be like us.
But that's a fun thing.
You shouldn't feel like you should be like us. I mean, you're not like us. You're single. And you're not white.
Okay, well, I want to be white one day.
You can't, bro. Sorry.
No, it's you're in the right. People win every time. You know, it's not even a cultural or a relationship or a thing. It's a me problem. It's not just that example. Sometimes it's just people just happy doing whatever, and I just want to, because I'm mad I'm not feeling the same thing. I'm gonna choke them out. I'm like, where are you getting this from?
You're just angry at the world, sort of, kind of, almost like I want to say this word, but I don't know if it can be on YouTube.
Spell it
Or
out.
INCEL.
Damn it. We're banned. You can't say that.
You can't spell it either.
Wait, you called me that?
Well, it's kind of, it has that
What are you
same.
doing right now?
Well, it's INCEL adjacent.
No, I
You're
don't
not
think
mad
so.
at, you're not mad at women. You're mad at couples.
I'm not. What?
Or I'm sorry, maybe I'm
I
misunderstanding.
never brought couples into it. But sometimes, yeah, I do get.
Well, Akon said it the best. I'm Mr. Lonely. I have nobody. All of my own. Ah.
Was that him?
Yeah, he recorded that.
Is that how he sound?
Yeah.
Did that voice?
He was one of the first people to like do this little pitched up stuff that people are doing nowadays, like hyperpop, I think.
Like Destroy Lonely?
Mr. Lonely.
Wow. That threw me off, man.
I'm sorry. I won't do it again.
It's okay.
Or maybe I will. No.
Is that a threat?
No, I had a fun morning with Mandy though. Like, you know, I know it's like, I'm not trying to rub it in, but it was a great time. But what did freak us out was the amount of people that were walking around that literally looked like us. And it wasn't necessarily like, it was always a tall, skinny man paired with a short kind of, let's say stubby. Is Mandy stubby? Mandy, would you consider yourself stubby?
Martin, I didn't say
I'm
a
sorry.
word. I didn't say a word.
I'm sorry.
Stubby's not bad.
Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Not that. Stubby. What does stubby mean?
No, sometimes people just give stubby
stocky?
vibes. Stocky might be bigger.
Well, okay. Look, I was just saying we were running into variants of ourselves, right? And there
Like
was always
your
a tall,
thighs
skinny man.
your thighs are thicker than his. Is kind of the vibe,
Let's just stop while we're ahead. Seriously,
right? That's like a book talk girl, and then like a gamer boyfriend who likes
Dude,
Mario.
I know you're my friend, dude, and I know you're trying to defend me right now.
Where am I misstepping now?
Don't. Just let me get eaten. It's fine. You don't have to try and save me, dude. The way she just death stared us and walked away, I'm terrified. She's getting ready right now, guys. She's doing her makeup and stuff. And this is actually a vulnerable moment. You can't bring up anything like that because
she's looking in the mirror.
She's looking in the mirror, everything. So you got to be really careful.
Wake up, better get that bacon.
Is that one of the songs?
We're
going to a concert.
Ahino Jayoka.
We're going to a concert.
Childish
Pink
Gambino.
Pantheress. This is exciting for someone like you, right? Because remember what you said. You were DMing. You DM'd her. You did.
We went
DM.
back and forth.
What? There was a response?
Yeah, I didn't want to bring it publicly, but yeah, she said essentially she was looking for investors.
She wanted to paint
She
a
tried to
mural.
get
She wanted
me-
to paint a mural of you.
Hello, I'd like to paint a mural of you. Pink Panthers DM me asking if she could paint a mural of me.
Well, that would be actually like a super like deep cut meme if she sent you that back. Like, hey,
Oh my
that'd be
God.
so
That'd
funny.
be so
That
funny.
maybe is kind of like a Pink Panthers thing.
I don't think she's there. She's very busy on tour. You can't be up to date with the memes.
What do you think the last meme is that she saw?
Probably like,
Skibbity or something?
nah, that's even too. But it's not even. She doesn't cut deep like that. Even though Skippy.
Oh no, she's definitely aware. She's definitely aware of like TikTok Riz Party and stuff. Probably.
I really don't care, and I want this conversation to end. She never responded to me. I'm not offended at it. You know, I actually listened to her music more in preparation for the concert.
Yeah, as you should. Yeah. What do you think?
You know, there's the big ones, the standouts, but they do mesh together. The thing that I find cool about her is that she's a producer first. Like,
Yup.
that was
She won Producer of the Year.
really.
Dude, she won Producer of the Year in the women's category, and they kind of titled it like winning Producer of the Year. And I remember reading the comments. I forgot what page posted it, but I remember reading the comments, and everyone was so livid for no reason. It was the funniest thing in the world. They're like, no, she didn't. No, she didn't. She's not the best producer. Really, there's so many more. Metro Boomin, come on, Metro Boomin. And it's like, if they just took a second to just click on it and see that it was in the women's category, that like,
What page was it?
I have no idea, but I don't even know what like award. It was just like a random post that said she won the Producer of the Year.
Ah, those pages are crazy. You gotta block those that are just like, oh, you are
Trying to get attention.
Yeah, you want humanity to end. You are on the side of the aliens. What is this message? How did you change this into something to talk about? You know?
Oh, they said it like that on purpose so that
Yes,
people would get
engagement.
angry. Wait.
It's very obvious.
I got tricked.
You fell for it. You were in the comments
I
defending
think
her.
it was posted by Hood Clips.
Yeah. Or Six Buzz.
Six Buzz is the notorious one, guys. If you don't, I mean, most people don't know. It's a Toronto-based news agency. I don't even want to give it that credit.
It's horrible. It's horrible. It's like Billie Eilish will win like 2 more Grammys. She's at 7 now. I'm just putting a hypothetical.
Mm-hmm.
They post Billie Eilish won all the Grammys.
Yeah, or something. Well, no, it's even worse than that. It'll actually go into like
Billie Eilish takes Grammy from minority.
yeah,
And it's like that's just the other people in the category or something.
Yeah.
No, it's not even that. It's also this weird all the followers are minorities, but they're also right wing.
Yeah. It's
know
a scary bunch. It's a scary bunch. It's
Scary
like where they hate
bunch.
themselves kind of thing. Yeah.
They're like first gen immigrants who would vote against people coming into their country or think that that biggest issue is people coming in.
It's
What
a
do we-
scary
what-
place.
What are we talking about?
Six Buzz and how bad it is.
Politics? My chest is tight.
Yeah. It's a scary place for us, politics, because we really don't know much. But
In our
I
past.
know, and I'm 100% sure that I
Yes.
don't like Six Buzz. And I remember I'm following them years back when I used to follow them in like maybe 9th grade.
Whenever you were more on the right side of history.
Yeah. When I was watching SJW Gets Owned compilation.
Those were so tough. We have to give them credit.
There's that one. Remember, what was the one where my name is Huge or something?
Oh, that was just H3. Hugh
He was-
Janus.
No, there's a guy, and like he genuinely was like going up to people.
Yeah,
and
my
like,
name is Huge. Hugh Janus.
yeah, or something like that.
Oh, gotcha.
And I was like, bah.
But it would low-key be funny because they'd just be like, what? No, you are not that. And I'm like, what's your
Wait, I might have to revisit those, man.
Hi, my name is Huge. Hugh Janus. Hey, leave.
Yeah, those were good. Good times. Good times. It was a variant. That was a variant of myself back then. That was fun.
Fun?
Well, it's fun, and now
Wow.
what you can it what I can't look back and laugh.
No, I remember my dad came to me and he was just like, I don't know why he came to me. He's like, yo, like, some super like racist question, but like he was like looking for my input.
Mm-hmm.
You know, immigrant parents.
Yeah.
They're
Don't
very.
really know.
He's like something along the lines of like, is it their fault? I'm like, what? He's like poor people. Is it their fault that they're poor? Or something like even worse. I'm not even
You're
gonna say
like,
it.
boy, what? You're
Actually,
poor.
I
You're
actually know what
poor.
it was, 'cause we were poor. No, it wasn't that. I'm actually phrasing it differently because I don't even want that out.
Okay.
Just replace poor with a race of people. Anyway, is it their fault? And that was when I was like in the red pill, and it's like they do it to themselves. Blah blah blah. Crazy. I'm like literally 12. It's horrible.
It's because you probably couldn't conceptualize.
I was 12. Why are
Yeah.
you coming to me? These days I have conversations with him, and I literally convinced him. I red pilled him, and I'm in the clear. So I'm talking to my 12-year-old self. Like that's the level of intelligence he has now, and we have conversations, and I'm like, wow. It's just an immigrant parent thing. Unfortunately, once they get the bread up, then they won't alter themselves. But we didn't even do that. That's the best part, when they don't get the bread up and they still, what are you guarding?
Yeah. Right. Whoa. What? Why do we do that? Why'd you do that?
Do what? So what are you doing? Don't try to do what I do.
Dude, guess what came in? Our solar eclipse glasses.
Wow. Really?
Yes, and I had to double check if they were ISO.
I don't know what that means. I don't want you to really explain it.
You don't know what ISO is?
Like in a camera, the ISO setting?
You have to make sure that that your corneas don't get burned.
your cornea don't get burned.
All right, fine. I'll give you that one. That was pretty funny.
That was good.
That was a good one. All right, man. Now let's move on to something better. And actually, maybe we should actually start talking about something that maybe people could take and use in their daily lives.
Oh, like making this useful?
Yeah, we
Listening?
should actually try to like be a useful podcast.
Okay. Let's start with the subject.
How to get how
Dang
to
it. It's
how to
hard. This is hard.
how to become a better person.
Episode 1.
How to become a better person. Treat others the way you want to be treated.
Oh, that's a good start.
And I'll set it up for a clip. Okay, dude, do you know the golden rule?
The golden shower, or what did you say?
Golden rule, like
Golden
something that
rule.
you should follow. So, do you want to know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
So there's a rule that I learned in school, and it's treat others the way.
Rule school.
So
Rhymed.
so treat others the way you'd like to be treated.
Yes.
Do you know what that means? Do you want me to unpack it?
Yes.
So essentially, it means treating others the way you would want to be treated. So think about how you would want to be treated. Good, right? You want to be treated good?
Yes, like a king.
So you want to be treated like a king?
Yes.
Do you feel like you're being treated like a king right now?
No.
Okay, so treat me like a king.
But you're just tricking me.
Treat me like a king. Feed me grapes or something,
You're
and now I'll
tricking
feed you
me.
grapes.
This is a trick because you're trying to get me to treat you like a king, and that's what.
But
I
that's
want.
the rule. That's the rule.
You don't make the rules.
I didn't make it. This is a golden rule. Actually, I'm pretty sure Jesus made it,
You don't know Jesus.
but I've read about him.
Look, that's a pretty good rule, but I have a better one.
Okay, tell me.
Rule number 1: don't talk about it. Your feelings.
Why?
Shaq once said, did you see this? Shaq said you should never talk to you about your feelings to your significant other, your woman. Do you do that to Mandy? Do you tell her about your feelings?
Yeah, I do.
You know she's going to hold that against you
Seriously?
in court and otherwise.
Dang, do you think I've already revealed too much?
The way she has her strings on you right now, I worry what you've told her. I
Well-
worry.
Well, dude, guess what? I cried in front of her yesterday.
No. Why? How? Who made you cry?
Because I felt like I wasn't good enough for her, and I started crying. Am I too sensitive?
Wait, why did you feel like that? Was there something that happened, or did she bring up something?
Well, essentially, she caught me wearing a shirt and nothing else. So I sort of looked like
What?
Maybe like a 3-year-old on the beach. You know how they just wear a
Nothing?
shirt and nothing else? And Mandy said it was the biggest ick she's ever seen. And
Wait,
I was
nothing.
nothing,
So
just a shirt.
did she see
And it
you
was
from
it was 2 sizes too small.
Was she seeing you from the front or the back? Or both? Did you spin around?
Both.
You spun around?
Yeah. And then I started breaking down and crying and saying, I can't believe you. Because that was my most vulnerable.
And
So do you think I still have a chance of being a red pill?
look, there's been worse done to people. What you should have done is immediately when she pointed it out, run, turn off the light so she can't see it anymore,
Mm-hmm.
run back to her, smack her, and then
Mhm.
run out way.
Ow, okay. Damn, bruh.
It was not even hard. I touched your face. It was just a full contact. I dapped your face. Oh, don't do that. Start crying here too.
Hamza abuse allegations on the Out of Character podcast.
No, I don't believe you've ever cried in front of Mandy. I don't think.
I'm trying to think.
I don't think you have.
No, I definitely have.
The only time you probably ever cried in front of her is like hurting yourself, like stubbing your toe.
I think it was something like that. But it wasn't stubbing my toe. It was actually a little bit more serious. It was
Like stubbing your leg or something.
no, it was nicking myself while shaving.
That's not as serious.
No,
I didn't.
I was bleeding a lot.
And you cried.
Yeah. It hurt, and I wanted her to kiss it better. Have you ever had anyone kiss your boo-boo? I know you haven't.
No.
Dude,
It's not
I'm
something-
telling you, scientifically, having someone kissing your boo-boo actually makes it heal faster.
Probably. But it's all in your head.
No. It's not. There's physical and chemical changes in your body that make
That's a
the
stretch.
kiss. It's like well, think about that one story. Remember that story of the person kissing a
the
frog?
frog, yeah. Good
It's the
story.
same thing.
Good one.
Kissing a boo-boo. There's a power behind that kiss. There's meaning behind it. Why do you think people feel like kissing is more intimate than having sex?
I don't think people think that.
A lot of people think that.
Maybe children. No, children are definitely not that. Or like older children, adolescents.
Okay.
No, the kiss would actually make it worse. There's infection, especially if they don't brush their teeth. There's bacteria.
Mm.
Look, I'm sure it feels good for someone to kiss your boo-boo. I'm not going to go back and forth on. I'm going to let you have this one.
Okay.
But I'm just going to say this. Not really red pill of you for your girl to kiss your boo-boo.
Okay. And then when you get scratched, well, guess what? I'm going to go ghost and I'm not going to kiss your boo-boo. So just think about that for a second. Let that
Not
marinate.
kissing my boo-boo. And that's gross. What are you kissing? Like a bloody open wound? Think about the other person, what they have to do.
But they're doing it for you. How do you not understand this stuff?
This is what I mean when I feel
You're
like
too far gone, man. Seriously, you're too far gone. You have no idea how this stuff actually means a lot to people.
kissing boo-boo.
Have you ever gotten tucked in?
No, that one, that one I could go for. I think that one I've been, yeah.
There's so many things like that. That just makes you feel like so small.
But in my bed, it would be really hard to tuck me in because the only way into my bed is from the foot of the bed.
Oh,
Because there's two walls, so they'd have to crawl up
on top
tuck
of you.
me in, on top of me on all fours, and then reverse crawl out.
Yeah, almost like they're kind of like wrapping, embalming a corpse,
Yeah.
a mummy, creating a mummy of sorts.
Look, I don't feel left out, and I'm glad you get pleasure from kissing your boo-boo, but it's like, don't assume the golden rule with that, I don't want to treat that like I want to be treated. I don't want I don't want to.
Well, look, I'm just saying, like you know, the way you treat people, that's how you're gonna get treated. So if you don't like kissing other people's boo-boos, you're not gonna get your boo-boos kissed. That's all I'm saying. So whatever, like, think about it. Really think about it. How do you treat people? That's how you're gonna get treated. So, if you slap me, right? I have the opportunity to do something really funny, but I'm not gonna do it.
What's funny?
You getting slapped.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna do it. Do you see how? Because I don't want to then do that to you, so that you do it to me again.
Never ending cycle.
It's a paradox.
So the fact that you're not slapping me back, you're breaking your rule because I'm treating you like that and you're not treating me like that.
Maybe this rule isn't so golden. We've kind of overanalyzed it to the point where it almost means nothing.
Someone murders your girlfriend, Mandy. Do you murder them or their girlfriend? That's a golden rule.
That's a good point. No, because there's another rule, the silver rule. There is another one.
And that is what? Capital punishment?
It's something to do with revenge. Don't.
Oh.
Yeah. You've heard of that one.
Revenge is the best served cold.
Served cold, yeah. Not hot.
Hot and ready.
Because when you get revenge, like when you commit revenge, which is killing whatever the other person's
Killing
girlfriend, it's actually like eating cold food. It's like eating cold food. It's not hot, so it's not satisfying.
It's not ideal.
Revenge is best served cold, yeah.
Some people like their pizza, cold, leftovers.
But in specific, the revenge would in this case would
one
be
of those dishes that would not work.
It would be like rice
Soup.
and ground beef.
Like a soup with like a fatty soup where the fat goes to the top. You need to warm that up to really get it back in.
Yeah.
So if we could do a version 2 of the saying, it would be revenge is a soup in your fridge that needs to be warmed up.
Maybe a clam chowder of sorts.
I never got clam chowder in the fridge. I'm killing it. I never had leftover. I lick the bowl every time.
And I'm the opposite.
You don't love clam chowder?
No.
Why?
And I don't love clam chowder, and I'm going to say it louder. I don't love clam chowder.
Well, do you like it? Are you getting it red or white?
There's red clam chowder?
Okay, good. So you got to go with white.
Red clam chowder?
There is Manhattan clam chowder.
Manhattan clam chowder?
Yeah, it depends on the region.
There's one for every region?
There's Manhattan, New England. There's like different kinds. They use different kind of, clams.
Really?
Yeah. I'm really into this stuff.
What's the worst one?
Manhattan, I'm not a fan of. But if you're sick or if it's really rainy, the red base could actually help you, and it's actually lower in fats because you don't have to add your own cream.
So it's just red and chunky?
What's a tomato base? And it has like potatoes and clam, and it's really good.
Huh.
But white is where you go because it's got that creaminess. Dip some bread in it, have some
Dude,
fun.
I can't tell if you're being like, are you actually eat clam chowder?
Yeah. Regularly.
Every day?
Every day. Yeah. Yeah. I'm actually, the fact we're talking about it so much, I'm kind of salivating a little bit.
Yeah. Dude, you have drool right here.
Oh, my bad. My fault.
You had that like spit buildup. You ever seen those people that have like the spit buildup in the sides?
Permanently.
Dude, I had a science teacher.
Oh, a teacher can't have that. That's
Yeah, I had a science teacher, and that was his main thing, was just having a crap ton of spit on the sides, and that's all you could stare at. And worst part about it was he was always talking about the hardest topic that was hard to like get my brain to wrap around it, and all I could focus on was that, and I got distracted, and then I really got bad marks because of that. So
what subject was it? Do you remember?
it was
Maybe
it was
math?
it was a science teacher.
Oh.
But it was chemistry, I think, the section that we were in, because it was in the 10th grade where everything was all in one, like chemistry, physics, all that, all in
One
one.
unmarketable tomato.
Huh?
Have you ever seen that one?
No.
It was a teacher with F accent, and it sounded like that. I'll show you it. One unmarketable tomato. You never seen that?
No. And stop saying it.
One unmarketable. It's a teacher, and the guy filming is struggling to understand. what
Oh
he's
my
saying.
God, I have seen this.
Contains no more than one unmarketable tomato. No more than one unmarketable tomato.
Oh my God. This is the college experience, actually.
Really, the
Yeah,
accent.
I've had that. But I'm fortunate enough to have parents with heavy, thick accents.
So you can see your way through.
So
it.
I've learned to, okay, when they do this T sound, it's actually them saying a V or something like that.
Oh, I'm not completely like, if someone doesn't say it perfect,
No,
I'm like, "Oh,
no, but see, that was
what'd you
posted.
say?"
But that was posted by someone who was definitely, yeah, or just of Canadian
Okay, but
descent.
how are
maybe.
you gonna decipher that? No way you saw through that one. This one was very challenging.
Play it again? I know exactly what they're saying.
That a sample contains no more than one unmarketable tomato. No more than one unmarketable tomato. First, that a sample.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah.
That was
You know what it is though? It's because you've already sucked me in with unmarketable tomato that I can't think of anything else.
But he says it slow. One unmarketable tomato. There's no way. Brainstorm. Green needle.
but
Is that
it
one
was
of those?
But maybe the equation was one of those with the tomato in it. Like three.
You
He has
should
three.
mark it.
He has 3 unmarketable tomatoes. One person actually markets it. How many are left?
Wow.
4.
That could fully be it. It was fully made sense in the context.
Yeah.
And we're just laughing at him.
Yeah. At them. We don't know.
One unmarketable tomato.
Yeah, so no, I've already had experiences with math teachers and stuff that have thick accents, and I've was lucky enough to kind of power through it. But I know I was looking at my
I did have one, yeah, for calculus. I just remembered. Yeah.
I was looking at my fellow white friends, and I was like, sorry guys,
Oh, you're just so ahead that you're just leaving them.
Yeah, but I had to like explain to them like what they were saying.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not gonna be the one to just hear one word and be like, "Baha, you didn't say the same." What?
Mm-hmm.
But if you come at me with a tomato and a brain needle brainstorm kind of, or brainstorm green needle, excuse me, flipped them, then I'm gonna try my best.
Mm-hmm.
I am. But yeah, very warm outside. Hopefully you guys are getting out in the sun. Be careful of this retina stuff. I just got a TikTok of the eclipse stuff. A little jarring. But the thing I don't get with it, they're so scared of you looking at it. Jeff says you can look at it when it's totally eclipsed.
But it's only for a couple seconds, right?
No, a couple minutes. It'll depend on where you are. Carbondale, Illinois, my hometown, 4 minutes and 8 seconds. That's when you can look at it completely. But also, there's not going to be some like big notification that it's like, now it's fully eclipsed. But the real scare is if it's partially eclipsed and you can look at it, it's going to feel normal. But the UV and all that bizwiz is going to come at you strong. But have you not ever just stared at the sun like as it is?
I know, I have.
So that's what I'm confused about.
You're brainwashed.
You're
You're brainwashed. What they don't want you to do is to stare at the sun. And you have to ask yourself, why? Is there some secret maybe that is going to be uncovered and they really don't want you to stare directly at it? Maybe there's a certain warning. Exactly.
Something biblical.
So, you know what we should do during the eclipse? Hey, screw the glasses. Let's stare at it. And I encourage everyone who's watching.
Stop, Martin. That'll actually get us in trouble. Seriously.
And you have to ask yourself, why would we get in trouble?
Because
for uncovering certain secrets?
No, people will have permanent damage to their eyes and their corneas.
Do you think they're going to get permanent damage, or maybe they're going to get a superpower? Maybe they're going to start being able to see into the future.
I really don't like this way you're going, man, because we have a platform now and we have to actually be responsible with what we say.
Or are you just afraid of what you're going to see in the sun? Maybe you're going to see yourself 20 years from now. Maybe you can look into the future.
This is what it is probably like to talk to QAnon people. Like, you could bring up anything and they're like, you're just afraid of the truth. And it's like, whoa, you're gone. So you're QAnon. Or however you say it, QAnon. What is that?
Am I QAnon, or am I just finding out the truth? Look, I don't want to get into this argument with you because you.
I want to get into the age-old debate if you could stare at the sun or not with you right now. We have something to do here, but that's my thing. Because you have looked into the sun, have you not?
I mean, I've stared at it for a couple seconds and then I had to look away because you know what you get? You get floaters. Careful.
I never had a floater.
You don't have floaters? Stare for a second. You definitely have floaters.
No, I've heard about floaters, and I'm not familiar.
Wow.
But I used to stare at it until my vision turned blue. Like that's why I would do it, is because it would have like a blue tint to everything. I thought that was cool.
That's why you're wearing those glasses, my boy.
But yeah, seeing like I saw a TikTok. This girl stared at it for 15 seconds, and now like whenever she reads, like, her eyes delete every other word. I'm like, okay, come on.
Dude, honestly, like it's kind of scary how many people are on TikTok saying that they're scared of the solar eclipse, that because something big is going to happen because, well, who said it? Ryan Garcia.
He did?
He's always saying something.
He has something to say here.
He said the solar eclipse is going to be the end of the world or something. I don't know. He's probably out there. And people like actually believe him. And it's kind of crazy how many people there are who actually believe what he says. So I invite those people. Try it for yourselves. Stare at the sun.
Oh, I see what you're trying to do.
Kind of natural selection, encouraging natural selection.
Darwin's
TikTok,
theory.
I'm just encouraging natural selection. I'm not trying to do anything crazy.
There's so many like federal crimes you could explain away as just encouraging natural selection.
Mm-hmm. It's like it's like this. It's like if there was a hot oven.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys really want to know what it's like to touch an oven? Just touch it then.
Just put your hand on the stove and see if I still feel. What'd she say? I put my hand on the stove.
Oh, I put my hand on a hot oven.
No, stove. Because that's to preheat the stove.
I get burned.
I put my hand on the stove to see if I still breathe.
Who sang that?
070 Shake.
Right. 070 Shake.
She has like
Shake It Up.
Guilty Conscious is one of my favorite song for like 2-3 years straight, until out of nowhere Charlie D'Amelio hits a dance to it. It's not even a danceable song. Or no, it was actually more endearing. She was like, "This is my favorite song, Guilty Conscious." By
I don't like. There's parts of Guilty Conscience that I like, but there's parts of it that I don't like.
I didn't ask you to chime in on my favorite song.
I would give it a light 7.
The Tame Impala remix is severely disappointing. I don't invite you to look at that. Just go to the first thing. But Tame Impala is not known for his remixes, is he? Which ones? The Rihanna
There's
one?
a couple of remixes out there, and it's actually unreleased, unfortunately, and that's something you don't really explore.
You're in the Tame Impala unreleased sector of the internet.
I've played you Tame Impala unreleased, and you didn't even realize. You're like,
no, then don't do that again. Where are you getting that? Where do you have to go? What do you have to sell? What do you have to?
Fine, I'll just keep listening to my Tame Impala unreleased, my Playboi Carti unreleased, my Travis Scott unreleased, my Future
Who has
unreleased.
Playboi Carti a lot of red merch on right now? Try again. For audio listeners,
really?
It's me.
Oh my God, you are wearing his Whole Lot of Red merch, dude.
Yeah. I win, and you're wearing my merch.
He got my ass. He got my ass.
But no, you got vintage out of character.
Well, I actually care. Yeah, actually, this is unreleased out of character.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, it's been released, but
unsupported. Not many people purchase.
Discontinued.
Discontinued. That's the word.
That's different. Discontinued songs. Imagine that. Songs that got taken off.
Oh, like Neil Young.
Who's that?
He's the one. He wasn't vibing with Joe Rogan talking about vaccines, so he just took all his music off Spotify.
Oh, that'll show him.
But yeah, it's a really good one though. I think in Canada, some of them are here though. Let me see if you know this one. Hang on, guys. I'm scrolling through my Neil Young playlist. So many options. No, man. Here it is. Harvest Moon. You know this one? Oh, it's copyrighted.
Yeah, you can't even play
I
this.
can't even play it.
But will it get copyrighted though? Think about it.
The fact that it's discontinued?
Yeah.
Imagine hating Joe Rogan so much. This is how it goes. Just like children sleeping, we could dream this night away. Like that. That's the kind of the cadence if it's kind of painting a picture. But I'm still in love with you. I want to see you dance again. Because I'm... Oh, man.
This
Mark,
might be the first time I cry on a podcast.
you're the first guy to cry on a podcast.
I think so.
You are. Dude, that's really big.
This is the first time I cried in front of you.
And it's live on a podcast. That's really big. Even it's a big juxtaposition of what's going on the
Well,
other one.
I know, because a lot of people out there probably have this image of me that I was like this big, strong man, that I could do anything, that I'm... I saw some comments there saying that Martin reminds you of the big brother that kind of never cries and that shows me around the world and
Shows you around the world? Big Brother's supposed
teaches
to do that?
teaches me things. Smokes weed with you for the first time. That sort of vibe I gave off. But now what? Now I look like a loser in front of how many people are watching this? Listening to this?
150,000. Well, but you think about it. There's also the big brother who shows you your first cry. And that's also important.
What's the Fergie song? Big bros don't cry.
Really? I don't know Fergie songs. Your bathroom is so clear when something's happening in there. This is my place too. But I have like a constant buzz happening from something, either a space
Wait, you heard
heater.
Mandy in the washroom doing her business?
It's raw. I just literally hear water.
Why are you
hitting the
doing that? Why are you
toilet.
listening to my
I'm
girlfriend?
not listening to your girlfriend.
Why are you?
Key.
Yeah, why are you doing that? You are. You just heard her.
I'm here. I'm working. She's peeing at a place of work. That's all I'm saying.
You're such a creep, dude. Seriously. She's peeing, bro. Let her pee.
You were crying 15 seconds ago. Don't act like you're in the heat of the moment now. If you guys don't know, you can actually send advice, confessions, dilemmas to the Out of Character Pod Instagram. Go ahead and try it. It's a lot of fun, and we'll read it right now and figure out how to fix it for you guys. Just a fun little segment we have in the end. And also, if you want more content, Patreon exists, and it's just me and none of this crybaby here. Once a week, solos. I get canceled there, apparently. So it's actually a lot of drama happens as well. So you should go there. Let's see what's going on here. Hello. I have been drinking tonight, so I may be out of my mind, but this has been weighing in my thoughts. I do have a boyfriend of about 2 years, but we are long distance. We are about 6 hours apart driving, and it's been very hard. I started a new department at my job, and I met someone in my department that I have so much in common with. I started to develop feelings with this man, and he recently let me know these feelings are reciprocated. Wah, wah, wah. I feel extremely guilty for having developed these feelings in the first place, but I feel as though my needs are not being met. Every balloon I blow up, my current boyfriend pops, and it shatters me. Oh, wow, what a beautiful kind of metaphor there. Only a drunk person could say that. My coworker, look how she spelled coworker, she is gone. On the other end, has been there for me several times and even assisted me financially even without asking. I'm asking your advice on this since this has been weighing on my conscience. Am I wrong for wanting to give it a try with my coworker? Wow.
Well, there's two sides to this.
I'm listening.
You go with your coworker and now you're dating your coworker. That's rule number one. That's actually the bronze rule. Don't date your coworkers.
Rule number 3, yeah.
But look, could it possibly be the reason why this is happening right now is because there's no distance between you and your coworker? Not as big of a distance as with with your current boyfriend 6 hours, I think she said.
Mm.
Yeah, you know, like it's a little unfair, but I think for the sake of your boyfriend, yeah, you should not. You should just leave and pursue it.
Not leave the boyfriend and pursue
No, leave the
this?
boyfriend. Leave the boyfriend.
And
Because
pursue it. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I am anti-long every time. There's no way. It's not human. It's not a human thing to be, you know, unless it's war times and your boy gets drafted. There's no.
think about it. 1930s.
No. Well, what are you doing? Sending like.
Think about the 1930s. What did they do? Like, farewell, my maiden. I have to leave.
Yeah.
I have to go forever. We will never be together anymore. They just break off and then
Yeah.
they go, and then
Add
maybe
me
he comes
back
back
on
years
Snapchat.
later, and then they're like, oh, well, let's reconnect.
And that's why love was so strong back
Yeah.
then because of the
And now you can just buzz someone, like you buzz their phone and that's in their pocket and like, hey, what's
Your
up?
cock to their Snapchat.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
yeah.
something.
Man.
Some people do that. I say break up with him and just don't date your boyfriend and hit the gym and seek God.
Okay, sure. I can get behind that.
Yeah. Because first of all, this guy, he's not it. No
Does he know? Does she know that she has a boyfriend? That's also something. Is like those weirdos that kind of prey on that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the defining
that almost
factor.
do it just to say they got a person that has a boyfriend.
That's evil. I wasn't thinking he was that evil.
Look, I'm evaluating all options.
Yeah.
Because those people are not to be messed with.
I'm saying the benchmark is that even, am I using that right? Is that if he is pursuing you knowing you have a boyfriend, then A, break up with your boyfriend because long distance doesn't work. B, stop approaching this guy, see your way out of it. And then D, to church, go to church. Or
Pray.
Or mosque or the masjid or I don't know, whatever you believe in. But good luck with that. You know, some people meet each other at coworkers and it goes far.
I don't know, man. I know some people that have met through work. And it's rocky.
But it's
rocky.
never like directly in office. It's always.
Do you
like
know why
some
it's bad
other
though? Is
episode.
because there's a dynamic that is developed there where maybe the other person is in a different department, the other person's in complete, and then they start telling each other what to do, almost like they're working.
Whoa.
You got to be careful with those ones.
I'm not familiar with the corporate world, but I don't know. To me, it's actually kind of sexy. The corporate.
You say
world.
corporate. What if it's not corporate?
Like a Wendy's or something.
That's even worse.
I don't know. What's that couple on TikTok? Victor, you did that?
Yeah.
They met at McDonald's, I think.
Yeah, and now then they broke up.
No, don't ever say that again. Hamza, I just listened to 5 episodes straight, and I think you are more knowledgeable about spirituality and the universe. Are more? Yes, I'm listening every time I hear you guys say the word universe. Spiritual experience. Quote unquote, why? Because I want someone who's interested in spirituality like me, but I'm not too scared to say it. Well, not really, because I just said it anyway. Oh my God, this might be a manic episode. Whoa.
What?
I just said it anyway. If you want to say anything about this topic, say it. I want to hear it. Oh, they're encouraging talking about the universe.
More
More
universe.
universe.
Got it.
I just remembered I have an actual problem I want advice on. Okay, I hate masculine energy. Not just in men, but also in women. They scare me so much and I feel unsafe around any masculine energy, but you guys make me feel safe. No masculine energy.
Wait.
Found.
Hey.
But you guys make me feel safe. It's like a fresh of air. I'm thinking about right now, and I'm nervous, and my nervous system is screaming every time I think about men who have masculine energy. I want to run away. I love you guys because you guys are so sassy and have such calming feminine energy. Parentheses, this is not an insult. Anyway, do you guys have advice on how to deal with it? Rudy, what are you doing? Do you have any advice on how to deal with it? Should I give myself the time to heal and let it heal by itself, or do you think I should do something? Rudy, come here.
He just wants uppies. Come on.
I know, but I was talking and... All right, you happy? Look, this may be stemming from something in your childhood, but I don't know. I'm going to say this. I just said this episode, I'm going to get my masculine energy up.
Same.
So
Same.
And Martin's going to try to as well. So, hey, you're going to be uncomfortable for a little bit, but we're also going to be masculine. And what does that mean? Well, don't get me started. being masculine means to be the guy who is a leader and who likes to.
Yeah.
Let me get through this. And likes to be there for others, likes to be a shield for others, take a bullet, take a knee, take a arm off for someone who needs it, take a belt off your pants, turn into a tourniquet, save someone who's bleeding, something like that. Be a hero. Okay, go, Martin.
Someone who hugs you, someone who kisses you, someone who loves you, someone who can hold you.
Or like to you, or you're doing that to someone else?
Just someone who emits that energy.
Yes.
Because Mandy's been complaining lately that I'm not someone that can hold her properly.
Whoa.
That I just.
Your arms are.
Yeah, like I'm not. Maybe she needs she says she needs a little bit of bigger arms, so I've been trying to hit the gym a little bit more.
But she said that?
Yeah, but
that's very mean.
Yeah, but I understand it. I get it. It's like there's nothing like a nice bear hug. Like, dude, when we hug, come on.
Yeah, well, you're saying you like my bear? Like I'm the bear to you?
Yeah, like your hugs are much better. So I want to try and replicate that.
Oh, I could just hug Mandy. Or you can hit the gym. Look, for you, I appreciate that energy that you bring, or that we bring, that we could do for you. I appreciate that we could do that for you and we could conjure that space. I don't know what it is. I think
the new type of pill. There's red pill, blue pill. What are they in between? What is it? What color?
Yellow? This is birth control is what it is in the water. That's the pill.
Is birth control in our water?
Or that's what they're saying, word on the street. So women take it, pee it out, goes in the water, we drink it, we're taking it, our estrogen increases, our nipples go out a little bit more.
Seriously, you're ruining it for the rest of us.
Yeah, well, we're the ones who put them on it to begin with, so it's our fault. It always goes
it's
back
a paradox.
to us.
It's a paradox.
I think you need a smart masculine person. I think stupid masculine people are scary, dangerous, and not a good time because they are like the hash slinging basher and they don't know what they're not precise in their action, movement, and everything. So intelligent, emotionally intelligent. I think that'll help you cure your, you know? So, yeah. Masculine isn't a himbo. Himbos, they seem nice at first until trying to set up a date at 6 p.m. That's when you want a freaking fimbo over here.
Me?
Yeah, you'll line it up. Hey, I found this bakery and you're going to love it. And you're going to be like, whoa, not what I prayed for when I prayed to God and asked for a husband, but God knows best, and he brought me this anyway, and it actually works. So that's our universe talk for you.
I think that's why Mandy likes me, actually.
Why?
Because I do have that in me a little bit. It's like I can take from both sides. I take masculine, feminine, combine it into one.
There you go. Already feeling better about yourself.
A little bit. I'm learning something too.
Yeah. So thank you for actually helping us learn. Next up. Hey guys, so I ruined a relationship that I'm not even a part of. Long story short, I went to a party and we played Paranoia. Do you know that?
I don't. Is it like Cards Against Humanity?
I have no clue. One girl took a shot for everyone to reveal what they were asked, and this guy that chose me was way too nervous and didn't want to say. But then he reveals what he was asked. Who was the prettiest girl I'd date? Guys, his girlfriend was sitting next to him the whole time, holding his hand. She, of course, instantly let go, and the whole game was stopped. Oh, and they left to, quote-unquote, get more alcohol. But we all know they argued because they came back a whole hour later. I actually wanted to die because I felt so bad for her. So confession, I had a crush on that guy before he got a girlfriend. And when they started dating, I jokingly said to my friends, manifesting he breaks up with his girlfriend, so I'm next. Now I can't help but feel paranoid. No pun intended, I guess. Is that the name of the game? Yeah. That the manifestation almost worked or whatever. So I've felt like the villain of the relationship for months now because I know they've been having problems ever since. So what's the game? Like they asked him, who's the prettiest girl you date, and he said her, or they asked her?
I don't know. All I know is that she's contributing to what we call evil eye.
Wow. You're staying on the spirituality note.
I'm taking in the other person's advice. you should never look at someone's relationship and say, I'm manifesting. You shouldn't even say it jokingly. It's not nice because, look, that person also has to experience the relationship themselves and has to go through it themselves. And whether they're not suited for each other and whatever, it doesn't really concern you. Let them go through it themselves. When they break up, and then you have free reign to do whatever you want with them. You can go ask them out. Don't sit around joking with your friends, oh, I hope they break up. Get up off your feet. Find someone that is actually single.
Damn.
Should I stop for a sec?
You're tearing her up.
Don't come to us advice
You don't want to get torn up.
Seriously, I'm going to give it to you raw. I'm going to give it to you straight.
Look, I wish you the best. There was a scene from a movie. It was like they spin the bottle and it's like kiss the prettiest girl in the room, and then he's sitting right next to his girlfriend and he kisses another girl.
That happened?
In a movie.
But it probably happens in real life because usually movies are based off real life.
Well, probably based off of this.
Dang.
This literally happened. She's telling us.
Dang.
I think it's your fault. And I don't know, man. This is what are y'all, children?
Well, no, I don't think it's directly your fault if they were already having problems. But look, I think you should also concern yourself with someone completely different. Like, why are you even looking at someone who's in a relationship? There's not even a point.
But that's why I'm thinking it's like high school, and there's only like 5 girls and 5 guys.
I guess so, but I'm just saying, you're like, she's wasting her time. Like, clock is ticking. You want to get a boyfriend. Yeah. This is going to take at least 2 years to kind of get over.
You have a biological clock.
Yeah, that too. You can't stop biology. Biology will always keep going.
She's like 18.
Well, brain development and stuff too.
Oh, well, that is actually good. It's good to wait on that one.
Well, no, she's already developed fully, I'm pretty sure, right? Aren't they developed at...
Girls develop faster?
When do guys develop fully?
25.
So I'm developed?
You're fully developed!
Bro, seriously? Awesome.
They need to celebrate 25th birthdays more.
Yeah.
Like harder.
Well, do you want to know something spiritual?
Because your frontal lobe is fully... Yeah?
My birthday was on the 25th, and I'm 25. It's called the Moonlight birthday.
Are you serious?
Yeah, there's a special thing for that. And that's probably... And my brain developed on that day too, so that's even more special. It's probably more rare than the solar eclipse.
And all we did was go get pasta.
Dude, what do you think is going to happen to me when we go to the solar eclipse and look at it? I'm probably going to disintegrate or something. I'm probably going to be accepted into the high heavens.
All right, next question. Appreciate your input. Am I the asshole? My best friend was coming over after us not meeting for 6 months. When she was at my door, I opened the door, and instead of hugging her, I ran back to my Fortnite game because I was about to die. I don't know, but I thought maybe you guys would understand this because y'all are Fortnite skibidi gamers. Love y'all. Yeah, you are the asshole. I mean, look. Well, it depends. Are you playing ranked?
Mm-hmm.
Is there someone else on the comms that are you playing, solos?
Yeah, duos, solo, trio, whatever.
Is there someone you need, depending on your help? There is a lot of factors here that I wish you told us about that exact game that
you're also playing. Not considering people in the actual game.
Like
who have to try and find the person that's camping in the bushes. You ever do that when it's like the last person?
Yeah.
I hate those people.
Oh, so
because they're just camping. AFK.
So maybe she didn't even get a chance to find a bush. She's just standing like crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Which is actually hiding in plain sight. They'll think you're a bot, an NPC, and they won't shoot you.
True.
So hopefully you did that, and if you did that, you would have had time to hug her. So it's kind of Monday morning quarterbacking situation here, but that's what I would have done.
That's what I love about this podcast is when we do advice, the advice can be super
variety,
serious, and we have to kind of. But then this one is obviously ultra serious, and we have to kind of drop everything, make sure that she's okay.
Exactly. Well, guys, that's all we have for you guys in terms of advice and just the overall episode. Wish you the best. Wish you the best. Sorry, I just read something that said wish you the best, and then I said it out loud.
But I do wish them the best.
Dang.
You never say that. We never wish them the best. We always wish other people the best. Wish them the best. Wish the listeners the best.
Listeners, we wish you the best and the rest. They should add that to the saying.
Whoa.
I wish you the best and the rest. So it's like, and many more. Like, that's kind of the vibes.
Mm-hmm. You're not a pest. We wish you the best and all the rest.
See you next week. Sunday here, Thursday Patreon. Bye-bye.